Do I bring up my mic? Yeah, I do. Alright, it's kind of late, but I decided to go a little further with the stream. Let's see. So far, actually, I want to finish finding everybody. Don't know where these two are located, but push the mission forward.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, Nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
See, and there we go with more
Why
information.
does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Okay, so we got a little bit more information on Milton. No personal
Goodbye,
questions
Nurse
yet. Alright. So let's go holler at Milton right quick. I think I know where that other dude is too. Alright, let's go holler at Milton.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Always. Okay. There we go.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody
Damn.
knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Goodbye, Milton.
Alright, so there is a doctor on the other end, I think. Then I have to talk to the woman and her son. Which I'm gonna go handle that, I think.
Good evening, Dr. Tim.
Dr. Reed.
Let's see, did I ask him everything?
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Dr. Tippett.
Excuse my yawn.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Bad angle for her. Okay, all
Goodbye,
personal
nurse.
stuff. Okay. Like, I think I remember it was a doctor, like... Yeah, there you go. He, like, dealt with death and stuff.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the
Damn,
docks.
he responded
A
quick as hell.
dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Ooh, yeah,
Have we
maybe
met
I am
before?
sleeping.
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you
Have
said
you ever
were
like
glad to meet
watched
me since
like
it was
read
reported
subtitles
Funny story.
and just like you like passed
Your
out?
sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Sheesh. Oh, she relieved
Do
permanently.
you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
How you only know good people? Really?
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy.
You know darn well he gets them off the dead bodies.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like
That
to
is a
live
really
long
good
life.
question.
But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
That's deep. Because I always thought about that, like, immortality, like, the concept alone. I was like, man, just, and I'll be 100%, just video games alone. Like, sometimes I find myself, like, extremely, and I mean extremely, like, bored. Like, I've been like, man,
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not.
No.
I
No.
don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
But yeah, I'm like, man, could you imagine like living forever? Like you will run out of things to do. Like me personally, well, no, I'll say it this way. Like if I was immortal and I had my wife, yeah. But I couldn't do it if I was just like me. But then again, it's like being immortal, it leaves so much to have. Like he said, so many obstacles, so you never know what to expect or what happens, or you know. But yeah, I think most people would get bored. I just got done watching Alice in Borderlands, and it said that like when I'm not gonna spoil
Goodbye,
it
Mr.
for those who
Chidana.
haven't seen it. Like I wish I had like a huge fan base so I could talk about this Alice in Borderlands episode,
It's locked.
It never ceases
cause it was one part that got me. Blood Temptation. Remember, Citizen's Blood will promise you a massive XP for look at Citizens. I'm not doing that. I keep telling them. Alright, so who we gotta talk to? We talk to the doctor. Okay, so we have them two. I forgot what the other two is, but I'll find them. Oh yeah, that woman. I still didn't know how to get to her room. Like it was always
It's
locked.
locked.
Okay, so
We have some of the most brilliant minds in London.
I don't remember all this crap all over the place. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the son and the mom, which they should be in here.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
First, I want to check the status here. Yeah.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Let's see. Press for details. He's just fatigued. I'm gonna go ahead and get him some medicine. Oh, I have
Not a
it.
burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Alright, cool.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's
Mother-
not just
he
your
can
throat
write.
that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Dude, you bust your
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Oh, Lord.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
I lied.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Yeah, no, you're not, because you lied. Because you tried to kill you. Well,
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
man,
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
I guess you should start talking.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Alright, for sure, I can do that.
I have
let's
to
do
go
that
now,
now.
sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
Alright, so we're gonna get this man's letter real quick.
Doctor.
I would talk to her. I might as well talk to her now.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
I already checked on him.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Oh, so you balling. Are you that
Are
rich?
you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Well, that's the kind of husband I want to be. Sheesh. Set my little wife
May I
up.
ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Well, sheesh.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Oh, you bougie, huh?
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke
Yeah,
Hospital.
let me know.
What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh, she overcharged.
She
What?
charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency
Oh,
of the
she ain't.
situation.
I bet. I'm gonna have a
I
talk
share
with them.
your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I
Yeah.
don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed.
No, hell no.
But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Nah, we gonna nip that in the bud, man. Alright, I got your back, lady. See if I ask. Yeah, your son.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice.
Tell me that.
Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Okay, so we got all
Goodbye, Mrs.
that.
Goswick.
Alright, let's go holler at old girl right quick. First, let's holler at Milton. Will Milton have something to say? Find little Pippi Longstocking over here. Where's she at? Dorothy. She lost her mind charging this poor woman. What's this? What's I thought?
I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Oh, I can't get in.
I cannot enter.
Damn it. There has to be another way around. What's going on here? I knew it.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
mind
knew
if
it.
I search your pockets? Do you, sir?
Piece of crap.
You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir. So it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables.
Or you ain't.
I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
I'm about to generously donate. Well, I mean, look, that ain't even wrong. I mean, not. No, it is. You trifling, bro. I mean, no, it's not. I mean, hopefully he has a limit where it's like, okay, if they don't come within like a certain amount of weeks, hey, we're gonna have to talk, buddy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Don't good evening
Such a
me.
pleasure to see you again.
Sure? Yeah. You still from the dead, man.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
I ain't no snitch, but, you know, that's
You
some
should show
respect, bro.
respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
Yeah, man.
The bodies I watch
Real
over
talk.
are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would
Okay.
never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
I just make sure, man. You know, I gotta keep this place in shape since, you know, I'm doing some
Goodbye,
underhanded
Mr.
stuff.
Chidana.
Dorothy doing some underhanded stuff too, but that ain't till a later episode, you know? You feel me? Alright, so what we gonna do... Oh, we still gotta find Pippa, Poppy, Papa, whatever the fuck her name is. Where's she at? She usually hangs around Milton, low key. I'm never gonna get this chick's name right though. Pipey. Oh, okay, I give up. That chick. Okay, Milton's usually out here. I hate that they really do move around though, but like I always run into her randomly. And right now she is nowhere to be found. Doctor. Oh, that's rude. Okay, let me do this mission since she wanna play games. Let me get this man's note. Wait, is that? Speak of the. Ah, look at this. See, I told you they just randomly just come out.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Alright. Oh, it's just part of a secret. Okay, it don't.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh, okay, it's just an extra secret. Okay. I already took care of him. He's recovering, so by day 2 he should be fine. That should work out. talk to her. Okay, let me go get this note for him then. Oh, that's the location. Oh, it's not that far.
My dear mother, when you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I don't leave because of you. I leave this world because of my crushing weight that existence puts upon me. These times are too much for me. Sometimes I feel that I can't even read from this far. Verses have been written as an echo from my own heart. When the low heavy skies weighs like a lid upon the spirit aching for the light, and all the wide horizons lined. Okay,
In
I'm
this
not gonna.
letter, Mortimer
It was nice
Gosling
though.
does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
Man, kiss trust. She need to know. She got a
It's locked, all
right
right.
to know. What's this? Vampires create foul progeny with blood. We all know that some of us witnessed the process. Cool. Another brotherhood message. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and level up just a tad bit. I think my bite is strong. Alright. Might increase my health and stamina. Definitely. Stamina as well as my health. Much needed. Science. Increase. Can I increase my mist? Level 8, so I'm almost there. I do want this leap thing. Yeah, no cap. Which will give me level 8, which will let me 1300. Sheesh. $1,300 as well. Oh, that's on my points. I don't want to do all that. Defensive. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, the dust cloud. That's like 1,300. 2,000. I'm definitely gonna mess with this though. That's an increase in larger range. Oh, I might go to this way. The shadow will pull in a single place. All targets within the area are struck constantly by of darkness, causing them to bleed. The vampire will directly absorb the blood. I like that. What's this one do? It's increase range. Nah. It's this all day, buddy. It's this all day. I might increase the health one more good time. I'm sorry, yeah, because I'm slacking hard. I won't even cap. And then increase your blood absorption, definitely. Oh, we should increase the blood too. If okay, I might go back. I might go back. Okay, no, level 2 is nice. Level 2, level 2, level 1. Yeah, that's respectable. Elite. Okay, yeah, I can work with that for now. Yeah, no, confirm. I'll run that build. I don't mind it. Major district offense. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the health. It is for you to decide. Alright, so he's healthy. So that's good. And then him. I might as well make one for him. Since I ain't gonna kill him anytime soon. Don't make sense too. Alright. Is there a workbench here? Yeah. Let's see, something for fatigue. I'm missing. I think somebody's selling that. I'll check the shops. I don't know what Milton's selling. I wish you can like open up a crafting thing like on the inside so you know like what materials you need without having to go to the desk. I need Farius. Just remember the word Farius. Okay. Just in case I see that in a shop, I'll definitely go collect it. Alright. So now choose what to do with bringing back the letter to mother. That's her son. I think she needs to know. Honestly. I don't know. I kind of want to know what the benefits are from like giving it to him versus giving it to her. You know? So, but I mean, I might look it up online to see what's the best course of action to take. Cause me personally, I don't.
He's really pissed me off this time.
Oh, shut the hell up. Cause me personally, I don't know which one will benefit me the most.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd like to...
Wise
No, you have component parts. Alright.
Good evening.
Please show me.
Of course. It's just...
Okay, you have what I'm looking for. Yes, sir, you do. 15, let's buy multiple. That's cool, okay. Alright, so I can craft that. Which I actually go to my office and craft it.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me...
I really think I want to give it to his mom. Not like that. Yeah, I'm tired. Step into my office.
It's locked.
Right. What? Do we have a... I didn't know we had a back door like that. Alright, so I can make this. I think I can make one of these too, yeah. I really don't want to waste one of these, so... Alright, and then let me take care of that guy. Just cut to the chase, boom, boom. These should be...
You at our side, Dr. Reed. I know that will prevail.
Yeah, don't be a kiss ass. Alright.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep in
You're lucky to be able...
this place.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
I still don't get no information on that.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward.
Ooh, wee.
Guess revenge gives you balls.
Yeah, I'm about to get some rest. It's like a storybook. I actually play in the morning though. It is Saturday, so I'm sure a lot of people will be watching or checking it out. But I mean, it was fun. It's fun. I love this game, and no crashes, so that's a plus. But good night, everybody. I think I'm gonna get some rest.